Have you ever seen those portable greenhouses like the one behind me and wondered how well do they really work? Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you my portable greenhouse, and I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the advantages and the disadvantages that I found to using a portable greenhouse. But first, I want to take you on a tour, and I want to show you some of the features on my portable greenhouse. So this greenhouse came with 3 tiers of shelves on each side, giving me a total of 6 shelves, which was plenty of room to place my seed trays. Now, they did send me 40 zip ties. At first, when I saw the zip ties, I was thinking, oh, they don't look big enough, but even though they look small and flimsy, they did make the shelves more secure enough to hold my seed trays and potted plants, so I didn't have any problem there. As a matter of fact, I was able to store a lot of seedlings in this greenhouse. This greenhouse came with 50 plant name tags as well as hooks to use to hang your tubes from so that you can keep up with them. Now this greenhouse, the framework is held together by these green connectors. They come in different shapes and sizes. They have numbers and alphabets on them telling so you'll know which ones go where, and this is what is holding the greenhouse together. The greenhouse comes in a clear PVC plastic. It's not as flimsy as I thought it was going to be, but I noticed I did get a tear in it, and I'm thinking maybe some animal might have did that. It also has 3 windows with a mesh inner cover and a plastic outer cover. You can roll it up to allow ventilation to come in, and it has these ties that you can use to hold the plastic up on the outer window, which is outlined with Velcro when you want to put it back down. Now, I did get 4 ropes that came with the greenhouse and some hooks that you can use some stakes that you can use to hold it down so that the wind don't blow it away. And then I would just put something on top of it because I still didn't feel like it was very sturdy even though I staked it down. Now you could probably put something on the outside of the plastic, but I was afraid that I would tear the plastic because it is really not very, very thick. This greenhouse has 2 doors. It has an outer plastic cover, which is the outer door right here, and inside this plastic is a mesh door. So that's what they consider 2 doors. So I'm rolling this down. If I want to hold the heat in, it has a zipper on each side of the door that you can zip down, and this will hold heat inside of the greenhouse, which can be rolled back up, and then you can just leave the mesh down to keep out any unwanted guests, which I always left it up because I like the breeze coming through. Oh, and it is waterproof. I never got any water leaking inside the greenhouse. So the pros and cons of this greenhouse is that I find that my seedlings grew very well. On really hot sunny days, I found that draping it with a shade cloth worked well. Because it can get hot inside, you may have to water your seedlings or your plants more frequently because they will dry out very quickly. This greenhouse is great for those gardeners who don't have a lot of space or a lot of money for a large greenhouse, and you can also take this greenhouse down after your growing season is over. Okay, so those were the pros. The cons are you can't leave your plants in during the winter time. I'm pretty sure they're going to freeze in this greenhouse. You will have to stake it down during those very windy days because it may blow over. And finally, I don't think the plastic cover is going to hold up for a long period of time, especially if it's going to go through a hot summer and then a cold winter. I'm pretty sure it may. I'm not sure, but I feel very strongly that it is not going to hold up. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, and I will see you on the next video.